All right, good day, yogis. This is Stephen Cheng coming to you live from 50 Region at Liberty Harbor in Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. Venmo is my preferred way of payment. My handle is Simha Yoga Lab, and the 4-digit ID code, if you're prompted for verification, is 8096. Online classes are $10. If you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. Please do the best you can. I'm streaming on Instagram and on Facebook, and the videos are then uploaded to my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. Please visit any of those platforms for classes 24/7 full access. Today's class is open slow, is a level 1, level 2. If you're working with any kind of injuries, special conditions, or limitations, please modify as you need. And if you need to skip any poses, if they're not appropriate for you, please do that. All right, so sitting up tall, let the palms face up. And do you guys have any injuries that I should know about? Everyone good? Okay, palms face up. And with your fingers in Dhyana Mudra, I've come to close, lips are gently touching. Start to regulate your breath by breathing only through your nose, and start to let your inhales even out with your exhale. Three arms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front of the heart. Pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs. Lifting the heart up toward the sky. Setting your intention for yoga practice. Devoting your practice to someone or something, to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call a response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Tato Piva, Yaha Smari, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sabahya, Vihyendraha, Suchihi. Starting to open the eyes and let the palms face up, fingers come back to Dhyana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side, elongate to the left side of the neck. And chin toward the right shoulder and continue to pull gently to the back of the head so you're stretching your neck. Release back to center, drop the right hand, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And then the chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center, drop left hand, chin toward the chest, big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side, roll it back. Opposite side, roll the center. A few more rounds in that same direction. One more giant circle, chin back toward the chest and pause, and then take in the opposite direction. Take it back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor and use your spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands are supporting to either side of you as you sit up tall. Turn your toes toward each other and then roll out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Take out a rotation circle. Come back to center, switch them around, inner rotations, opposite direction. And back to center again. Cross shins, opposite shin on top, the other crossing of the legs, your non-dominant side. You feel a little awkward, a little bit tighter. Inhale, arms up high to extend, twist to the right. Inhale back to center, arms up. Exhale, other side. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up, other side. Back to center again, legs forward, forward fold. Grabbing your feet, your ankles or your shins, whatever you can hold on to for assistance as you take it forward. Inhale, take it back up and swing the legs back behind you, down dog, pedaling out the legs. Walking it out side to side. Alrighty, come back to stillness in your down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose, around the spine. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Extend the right foot back up, step it forward. Warrior one, grounding the back heel down, arms up high to extend. So Alex, back heel all the way down. That's right. That's warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Right hand in top the foot, left arm up to sky. If you need to modify, it's the elbow to top of the leg. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras, hands alongside the rib cage. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. So your belly and your lower ribs are on the floor, elbows drawn back, broadening your chest. On the exhale, lower almost all the way down, still hovering. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. So this time, your belly and your lower ribs away from the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. If you have full extension of your arms, take it. If you still need to bend your elbows, take it there. Bhujangasana, cobra. Bend the elbows all the way down and child's pose. Lift the feet toward the heels and fold. And take it back up, down dog. Inhale, left heel up to sky, 3-legged dog. Left knee in towards the nose, round the spine. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Extend the left back up, step it forward, warrior one. Back heel comes down, arms up high. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle, left hand inside the foot, right arm up. If you need to modify, elbow to top of the leg. Inhale all the way back up, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot stepping back, plank. Lower all the way down to the belly again, 3 progressive cobras. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher, Bhujangasana. Again, keeping a slight bending of the elbows if you need it. All the way down, child's pose, feet toward the heels. Take it back, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee to touch outside of the right arm, one-legged crow. Kick it back up. Step the right foot forward, warrior one. Take the left hand to catch your right wrist, extend up, side bending left. Take it back up, switch hands, extend, side bending right. Back to center, wrapping your hands back behind you, interlace, lift up, gaze upwards, ecstatic warrior. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Crown of the head to the ends of the foot, reaching the knuckles up and overhead. You can bend the front knee a little bit, yeah. Take it all the way back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle pose. Right hand to top of the shin if you need to modify, right hand to the floor if you have the full expression of the pose. Inhale, take it back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel up, left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside the left arm to touch. Kick it back up, stepping the left foot forward, warrior one. Right hand catching the left wrist, extend up, side bending to the right. Take it back to center, switch hands, extend, side bending to the left. Back to center, wrap the hands back behind you. Take the non-dominant interlacing of your hands. You should again feel a little bit awkward, broaden your shoulders, lift up for ecstatic warrior. Bow forward, devotional warrior. All the way up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle. Tip the right hip back, left hand forward. Hand to the shin or hand to the floor, right arm up. Inhale all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bending the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee outside the right arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Touch your left arm. Kick it back up. Step the right foot forward, warrior one. Wrap the right hand back behind you, reach your left arm forward. Inhale here, exhale, twist right. 3 times, inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Back to center, lift the left arm up and bend your left elbow. Then, left elbow to the right knee. 3 times, inhale, come back up. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, come back up. Left elbow, right knee, stay there, twisting. Into a twisted lunge. Inhale, come back up and around, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle, right hand to the floor, left palm facing down and reach it forward to the front of the room. Half bind, left arm up and behind you to your lower back. Let the shoulders stack. If you have a full bind, wrap the right arm underneath your right leg for the full bind. If you don't have the full bind, keep it in the half bind. All right, so it's all about the flexibility in your shoulders, whether or not you can bind over the extension of your arms. All right, start to release, come back up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg, extended triangle, left palm to face down, reach forward. Half bind, left arm up and behind you, let your shoulders stack. Keep the half bind, reach your right arm forward to the front of the room and your torso parallel to the floor. Inhale all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Kick the right leg up, 3-legged dog. Come forward, 3-legged plank. 3-legged chaturanga. Release your feet, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel up. Left knee in towards the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside the left arm in touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your right arm. Kick it back up. Step the left forward, warrior one. Wrap the left hand back behind you, right arm reaching forward. Inhale here, exhale, twist left. 3 times, inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Back to center, raise your right arm up and bend your right elbow. Right elbow, left knee, 3 times. Take it back up. Right elbow, left knee. Take it back up. Right elbow, left knee, and stay there. Twisted lunge. Inhale, up and around, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle, right palm facing down, reach forward. Half bind, right arm up and behind you. You may stay here or take a full bind. Left arm underneath you, lift up, lean back, and stack. Release your binds. Come up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg, extended triangle, right palm facing down and reaching forward once again. Half bind, right arm up and behind you, let your shoulders stack. Keep the half bind, raise your left arm forward. Take the torso, left arm about parallel to the floor, stay suspended. Inhale all the way up, reverse triangle. Bending the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot up, 3-legged dog. Come forward, 3-legged plank. 3-legged chaturanga. Release your feet, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Yogic squat, step the left foot forward, outside the left hand, right foot forward, outside the right hand. Take the left hand to center, creating a tripod. Bend your left knee. Raise your right arm up to twist. Right hand back behind you. Anu, right hand back behind you, yeah. Then take the gaze to the floor for balance. Shift to stand on the right foot. Reach your left heel back. Revolve half moon with a half bind. You may stay here or bend your left knee, reach back with your right hand, grab the foot, kick back, revolve Chapasana. You may stay there, or if you have good balance, maybe your left hand grabbing the right ankle. So it's an unsupported revolve Chapasana. All right, let's start to release. Step the left foot all the way back down to the floor. So you're back to about max width distance, straddling forward bend. Just shake out your hips side to side. All right, come back to stillness. Second side, right hand to center. Bend your right knee, raise your left arm up with a half bind to twist. Take the gaze to the floor for balance. Shift to stand on the left foot. Reach your right heel back. Revolved half moon. You may stay there or bend your right knee. Grab the foot with your left hand and kick back. Let your shoulders continue to stack. So you're still rotating to the left with your upper torso. That is your revolved Chapasana. And if you have good balance here, you don't need your right hand for support. Right hand can go to the outer left ankle. A free hand, unsupported, revolved Chapasana. Release your right hand back down. Step the right foot back down as well. All right, so with both hands supporting, sway out your hips side to side. All right, come back to center, hands support. Bend at the knees, let the feet drop a little bit. Lift the head and the upper back, so now your spine is in a much more neutral position. This is how you come out of the standing position, standing forward bend safely. So you're protecting your lower back by lengthening your spine. Shift your weight toward your heels as you then use the strength of the legs with a neutral spine to come up. Extend the arms out and up. Side bend to the right. Back to center. Side bend to the left. Back to center, arms up. Step the left foot in towards center. Pick up the right knee. Extend the right heel forward. Bend your right knee. Open to the right side. Back to center 3 times. Right heel forward. Bend your right knee. Open to the right. Back to center. Right heel forward. Bend your right knee. Open out to side. Back to center. Stay here with the knee bent. Lift the right knee. Lower the right knee. Lift. Lower. One more time. Lift. Lower. Open out to side. Same thing. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Airplane. Warrior 3. Draw the right foot back behind you. Left hand to grab the inside of the right foot. Standing tall. Right arm out. Right knee out. Take the torso to parallel the floor. So right arm, right leg out to the side is your airplane. Torso parallel to floor is your warrior 3. So it's airplane, warrior 3. Start to release your right foot back through your warrior 3. Step it back. Warrior 1. Open it up. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Raise your left leg up. Open up the hips. And gently flip the dog. Flip it back around. Left leg up. Crescent moon. Step the left foot forward between your hands. Right knee comes down. Untuck the back toes. Walk your hands to top of the thighs and lunge forward. So you want to line up the knee with the heel. Vertical line with the shin. Press your hands to the top of the thighs. Lunge your hips forward. And then lean the upper torso back. So that's the beginning of your back bend. Gently looking up with the back of the neck supported, right? So you're not looking straight up and crunching the neck. So you're looking forward slightly, back of the neck supported. Once you're ready, arms up, Venus Mudra. So this is your Kapyasana, crescent moon. You may remain here in your basic crescent moon. You can take some variations. Heart opening by wrapping the hands back behind you. Side bending, left arm over the left leg, right arm up. Side bending the other direction. If you have other options you like, you can take anything else you want. So more advanced could be your binding of your mermaids. Right hand, right foot, left arm up, mermaid 1. You can revolve your mermaid 1, opposite hand and foot. You can take mermaid 2, grabbing the inside of the foot. Lift the foot to your elbow crease. If you don't have to bind, left arm can reach up or forward. If you have to bind, take the bind. Anything you want. Another great way of stretching your right leg could be supporting hands, lift the knee, and then just lean the hips forwards and downwards. You get a very nice extension to the front of that right leg. And who couldn't get more stretch? I always like stretch. All right, let's take the right knee back down, tuck the right toes under, pyramid. Lengthen over your left leg, left hamstring stretch. Now, if you need to bend your left knee a little bit because you don't quite have the hamstring flexibility, that is fine. If you have blocks, if you have structures like a water bottle that can help you, you can take your hands to the water bottle to the inside of the left foot, and that will act as your block. Bend the front knee, standing split. Walk your hands forward about a foot, standing on the left leg, raise your right leg up. You can stay with your hands slightly forward. You can walk your hands slightly further back and fold deeper. Everybody flipping back. I'll come to the back. Soldier pose. Bend your right knee. Left hand. Grab the inside of the foot and keep your hips stacking. Right knee points up toward the sky and keep folding. So that's the easier version of your soldier. If you want super soldier, the arm goes to the inside of the left leg to bind to the inside of the right foot. That's a tighter bind. Requires more flexibility. This is your soldier. That's good. All right, start to release. Step the right foot all the way back. Circle it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Left foot, stepping back plank. Inhale on breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step the right foot forward to the outside of the right hand. Yogic squat. Left foot forward, standing forward bend. Sorry, I don't mean yogic squat. Straddling forward bend, wide leg. All right, so this time, bend both knees. Right hand to the inside of the right foot, left arm up and behind you, half bind. You can stay here in the half bind or thread the right arm underneath to take the full bind. Once you have the full bind, you can keep both knees bent. You can lengthen out just your left leg, or you can lengthen out both legs. Bend both knees, release your binds. Hands to your floor, sway out your hips side to side, release it just a little bit. All right, come back to center, bend both knees. Left hand to the inside of the left foot. Right arm up and behind you, half bind. Staying in the half bind, or thread the left arm underneath for the full bind. Once you have the full bind, if you have the full bind, either keep both knees bent, lengthen out just your right leg, or lengthen out both legs. Take the gaze back to the floor, bend both knees, release your binds, hands to the floor. Again, sway out your hips side to side. All right, come back to stillness. Hands to support, bend at the knees, let the feet drop a little bit. Lift the head, lift the upper back, so you have a much more neutral spine. Shift your weight back toward your heels, using the strength of the legs to carry you up, protecting your lower back. Reach your arms out and up. Bend your right elbow, left hand to right elbow, side bend to your left. So notice when you grab the elbow in this way, you are much more specifically stretching into your shoulder joint. So a little bit more intense. Take it back up, extend, switch arms, side bend to the right. Take it back to center, arms up. Step the right foot in towards center. Take up the left knee, steady your balance. Extend the left heel forward, bend your left knee. Open out to side, back to center 3 times. Extend, bend. Open, center. Extend, bend, open, center. Stay here, lift the left knee, lower. 3 times. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Open out to left side, same thing. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Airplane, warrior 3. Left heel goes back behind you. Touch your inside of the left foot with your right hand. Left arm out, left knee out. That's your airplane. Lean forward to parallel the floor. That's your warrior 3. Airplane, warrior 3. Start to release. Stepping it back. Warrior 1. Open it up, warrior two, reverse warrior. Hands to floor, raise your right leg up. So Alex, watch the flip. Raise your right leg up, open up the hips, and flip the dog. Good. Flip it back again, right leg up, crescent moon. Step in, your right foot forward, left knee comes down. Extra padding if you need it. For those of you who took extra padding, walk your hands to top of the thighs and lunge forward. Lift the heart center up, gently looking up at an angle. When you're ready, Venus Mudra. So, repeating what you did on the first side. If you stay here for the full duration of time, keep it here. If you took the hands back behind you, non-dominant interlacing of your hands. If you took side bending to the right, side bending to your left. Mermaid one, grabbing the outside of the left foot with the left hand, right arm forward, up and back. You can revolve your mermaid one, opposite hand and foot. Mermaid two, grabbing the inside of the foot, flipping your foot to your elbow crease. Right arm can reach forward, can reach up, or bind back behind you. Take a few more breaths. And then I gave you that additional option of pointing the toes back, lifting the left knee, and then just leaning the hips forward, getting the extension through the front of that left leg. So Alex, are you able to point the toes and then lift? Take the knee down first, right, to the toes pointed, and then press into your foot. Ah, there you go. Alrighty, let the left knee come back down, tuck the left toes under, pyramid, lengthening over the right leg. There's a right hamstring stretch, support with your hands either side of the right foot. Use any props or assists as you need. All right, standing split, bend your right knee, walk your hands slightly forward, and lift the left leg. So a simpler standing split would be with your hands slightly forward by about a foot. If you have better balance, you can walk your hands back to line up with your toes and then press into the floor to fold more deeply over the right leg. You can also grab the ankles and take the forward fold without the assist of your hands. All right, let's take the variation. Soldier. Bend the left knee. Right hand to grab the inside of the left foot through the outer right leg. Stack the hips. So point the left knee up toward the sky as you fold over the right leg. So you're looking to stack the hips like half moon, left side over your right. So you're pointing the left knee towards the sky. If you're taking super soldier, the hand goes to the inside of the right leg to grab the inside of the left foot. Same thing, left knee up as you fold. And begin to release. Step the left foot all the way back. Circle it up for warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale on breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees and have one breath. Exhale, walk or jump your feet forward between your hands. Feet together, knees together. Rise up, chair. Hands together in prayer, twisting to the right, left elbow. Outside the right knee, a twisted chair. Make sure you line up your knees and twist deeply. You can expand your arms. Left hand to the floor, right arm up and behind you, half bind. If you're taking side crow to the right, hands to the floor to the right side, and arm balance here. All right, let's square back. All right, Jesse, almost there. Square back to center chair. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee for tree pose. Sole of the right foot to the inner left leg. Try to go above the knee joint to the inner left side. If that's tough for you because your hips are tight, it throws off your balance, then go below the knee joint. So what you do not want is to press the heel directly to the knee joint. Arms up and out in a wide position. Steady your balance. Gaze at a fixed point to the floor. Now you may stay here or work through any additional variations you like. Additional variations may be, again, heart opener, wrapping the hands back behind you. Side bending to the right. Side bending, adding around the back to hug the right knee, or twisting within the folding forward. So you have many options there. If you have other variations, for example, if you like half lotuses with a bump, half lotuses with a forward fold, tip the balancing. Any of those are really good options. All right, when you're ready, start to break, come back up to your tree. Raise the arms up high. Draw the right knee forward, step the right foot down, chair, dive forward, crow pose. Hands come forward by about 1.5 feet from your toes. Shoulders width, palms flat. Knees to the back of the arms, gaze slightly forward to the floor. Tip forward with your elbows line up over your wrists. Maybe the toes come off the floor. So Alex, look forward just a little bit instead of down. That's right. Good, that's better. And then for Kate, give yourself a little bit more space between your hands and your feet. When your hands and your feet are really close, you don't have enough space to go forward. If you give yourself a little bit more space, then the shifting of the way forward will lighten your toes. I think that might be better. Try that again. That's right. And then I think your hands are just a little bit narrow. Go a little bit wider. That's good. Try that again. And you just need to tip a little bit more. Press firmly into your fingers. That's right. There you go. Good. You have a second one coming, so there is one more try. All right. When you're ready, walk or jump back. You can take a chaturanga up dog, down dog, or straight back to down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Step the left foot forward to the outside of the left hand, lizard. Now, if your hips are pretty open, keep the left toes pointing forward to challenge your flexibility. If your hips are pretty tight, turn the left toes out 30 to 45 degrees, and the left side does the same. So you want to angle outwards. Then walk your hands forward about 1 foot. If you can manage, lower your forearms. All right? So by pointing the toes forward, your hip joints, your hip bone is rotating in a different direction. And so if your hips are tight, you may not be able to lower your forearms, right? By turning the toes out, that gives you a little bit more space in the hip joint. That makes it a little bit easier. For those of you who want to work deeper into your hips, lean the weight back toward the heel and shift the entire body back. Right? So essentially, you're moving your foot further forward when you lean your torso back. Right? So that makes it so much deeper. Alrighty, let's break. Lift the elbows back up, walk your hands back in. Turn the left toes back forward, grounding your palms. Kick the left leg up, three-legged dog. Pigeon, draw the left knee in. Land that shin to the floor. Left knee, left side, angles out 30 to 45 degrees. Inch your right knee further back to lower your feet. Make sure your pelvis level, spine is vertical. You should feel pretty balanced here. You may not even need your hands. Once you're ready and you're measured out, you can come forward, staying on your forearms and making pillows with the hands and resting your forehead. You are welcome to stay here in a passive pigeon pose and just be restful and quiet in your hip opening. If you like additional variations, you can stay in the forward fold and twist to the left by threading the right arm underneath, maybe left hand behind you into a half bind or a bind. Or you can go the opposite direction. Move your left heel further forward. Angle your torso to the right and hook the left tricep to serve the left foot and twist there. If you prefer, your mermaids again, from your crescent moon to your pigeon, same hand, same foot, mermaid bind, mermaid one. Revolve the mermaid one. And then the mermaid two. So Aliona, when you do that one, move the heel further forward, flex your foot, and then it's your tricep. There you go. That goes more deeply into your hips, and since you have a lot of flexibility, that's good. That's right. Good. Okay, let's start again. Lift up higher, angle the torso to the right, hook the arms first, and get a comfortable position in a lifted position. You don't want to collapse into it. You want to lift into it and use the resistance. There you go. That's right. And using that resistance, draw the right shoulder back, and that's where the twist is. Good. All right, so what that does for you is eventually you'll get the flexibility to take the armpit to the sole of the foot. Once you're able to do that, you can do back pose, which is, can't do it within my ability. It's basically you can sit, wrap the arm around the leg, and just hang in space like that. I'm not able to do it. Maybe eventually if you, maybe, so. Alrighty, let's begin to finish up. Tuck the right toes under and press it back to the down dog and walk it out side to side. Take lots of movement. All right, come back to stillness. Inhale, step the right foot forward, low lunge, left foot forward, standing, forward bend, feet together, knees together. Rise up, chair. Did we do twisted chair to the second side yet? No, right? Okay, right elbow tells have the left knee and twist. Line up your knees, press your palms together to twist. If you're expanding your hands into a half bind, take the half bind. If you're taking side crow to your left, and so Alex, if it is a struggle for you to keep the feet and the knees together for the twist, you can keep them separate, but you have to make sure they stay parallel. So when you twist, you have to be very mindful. Everything stays parallel. So it is possible. Right? You see your knees are knocking together a little. There you go. There you go. So if you can maintain that integrity, then you can keep your feet and your knees separated. And so for those of us with tight hips, it's really difficult to keep your knees and your feet together in a twist. All right, let's break. Come back to center, arms up, chair, stepping on the right foot. Pick up the left knee, tree pose, second side. Once you steady your balance, you can take whatever options you want. Right, so if you took your hands back behind you, interlacing, opposite thumb on top, so non-dominant interlacing your hands. Side bending to one side. If your balance is good, you can also hug the left knee. If your balance is still good, you can take that into a twist. Right, those of you who went for half lotus, forward fold, tiptoe balancing, work through all the options that you like and that you want to continue to work with and play with. Right, so not everything is appropriate for every body, depending on what your body allows you to do. So take it one step at a time and test it out maybe. All righty. Starting to break, take it back to tree, left knee forward, step the left foot down for chair, exhale, dive forward. Second crow pose. If you have crow pose into a headstand, you can take that. So the measurements again are, once you come into to the squatting position, you want your hands to be forward from your feet by about 1.5 feet. If you're taller, it might be even wider. So it's all proportional to your body, right? You want to draw the arms back and take the knees back to arms. You want to be really far back because when you take the gaze to the floor and you shift the body forward, once you shift and the elbows line up with your wrists, you should be pretty light on your toes. When that happens, maybe press into your fingers strongly. So maybe Kate, I think maybe you're looking too far now. Look down a little bit, maybe about 2 feet. Like a little bit past your towel, I think might be good. Yeah. Is that too wide? Might be too wide. Too wide meaning your feet and your hands, because that's like, what, 2 feet, right? Okay, that might be good. Try that. And Alex, look forward just a little. Okay, got it. Right, so already a little bit closer. I know that when it's arms to fabric, sometimes it gets really slippery. So you're already, I think, a little bit more improved from the first one, right? So you just have to go slow and really key it. You give yourself enough space here. You can't go too far because when you're too wide, you can't reach, right? So you have to play with it and see what is the right proportion for you. Then the gaze is slightly ahead of you. When you look too far, what happens is it crunches the back of the neck, and you get this additional pressure to the back of the neck, which may not be comfortable in helping you to balance. When you look down and too far behind you, what happens is the weight is drawing forward, so you end up going into headstand. So that's why it should be to the floor, just slightly ahead of you. And then you want to shift the entire body forward. When your elbows line up over your wrist, the toes will start to get lighter, and then press strongly into your fingers so that you can lean forward just a tad more, and then the toes will come off the floor. So keep playing with that. All right, let's finish up. Walk back, jump back, chaturanga, up, dog, down, down. All right, so crow pose is like, I think, one of the rites of passage. If you can do that one, that gives me indication that your arms and shoulders are strong enough for certain things, and also that you have good balance. And neurologically, you understand how to balance, and that starts to eventually lead you to inversion. All right, right leg up. Step the right foot forward to the outside of the right hand, lizard. So again, pointing the right toes straight forward, or point the right toes outwardly at an angle. Then walk your hands forward about a foot. And then if you can manage to lower your forearms, take it. If you don't, just lean the hips forward and keep your arms extended best you can. And then depending on the flexibility you're working with, if you want to challenge your hip flexibility, lean the left heel back and shift the entire body back a little bit. So essentially what you're doing is you're moving the foot forward. Right? And if you're careful and rocking forward and back, you can get a really nice range of motion into your hip joint. All righty, let's start to break. Lift the elbows back up, walk your hands in, turn the right toes forward. Ground the palms, kick the right leg up, three-legged dog. Then draw the right knee in for pigeon. Land that shin to the floor, inch your left knee further back. Elongate through the spine, make sure you're nice and level in the hips. And once you're done, you're ready to draw forward, forearms down, and making pillows with your hands. So Aliona, too much weight on the right side, shift to your left. Ah, there you go, much better. All right, for those of you who took additional variations, go ahead and take them. All right, you can stay in the forward fold, twist one direction, twist to the other. Now, if you're hooking your arm to the sole of the foot, you can do that again. You can take the mermaid if you want. And so additionally, with this pose, when you hook your tricep to sole of the foot, right? You can start to do stuff like supporting the head and twisting. I can't do it, but you can theoretically bend your knee, wrap the arm all the way around, carry that heel with you. Aliona, maybe? Yeah. Bend the left knee, wrap the arm around, yeah, all the way around, elbow, yes, yes, yes. And so eventually the foot to your elbow all the way, yeah. Yep, there you go. We talk about pretzel, right? All righty, let's start to break. Walk your hands back in. Hook the left toes under and press it back to your down dog. All right, so for those of you guys, I'm not correcting that much, right? That means you're basically doing everything right. So the people who get corrected are the people who have either greater potential or need a little bit of help, right, with adjustments. So just because the teacher's not saying anything to you, that doesn't mean we don't notice you, right? Just like you're basically doing everything right. All right, once you're neutral and you're ready, walk the feet forward toward your hands and take the feet down. Extend the legs forward, supporting with the hands, lowering onto your back. Recline twisting. Draw the left knee in, left arm out to a T, and twist to the right, rolling to the outer right leg, outer right hips with the spine of a twist. And take the left knee back to center, switch legs, switch arms, and twist the other direction. And come back to center, hug both knees in. When you're ready, step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward, Shavasana, find a relaxation. Let the feet separate, toes are gently turning out, arms alongside the body, palms face up, eyes are closed, let everything go. Begin to draw the breath back in and start to move the fingers and the toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And when you're ready, go over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. And Thank you for sharing your practice with me. I appreciate your time. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. Again, Venmo is my preferred way of payment. The handle is Simha Yoga Lab. 4-digit ID code is 8096. Online classes are $10. If you're having a difficult time, $5 is fine. Please do the best you can. I'm streaming on Instagram and on Facebook, and the videos are then uploaded to my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. Thank you again. Be well. See you soon.